Today I'm going to do something super easy with you guys. It's an easy meal and super inexpensive. This is something that a lot of Mexican people have grown up on. Sopita de fideo, as you see it. These are in the Hispanic aisle. They're either little stars, little ABCs, or little fideos. And usually they're like 3 or 4 of them for $1. Like, that's how inexpensive it is. And that's what I'm trying to do, is create meals that are super inexpensive, but that they're really yummy. So growing up, this was something that I really enjoyed. My siblings actually didn't really like it anymore, because to them it represented that they didn't have money for anything else. To me, it was just yummy. I didn't care how much it cost. And again, they're like literally 3 for $1 or 4 for $1. So what we're gonna do is, again, very few ingredients. I'm gonna use grapeseed oil. We're going to brown the little noodles, el fideo. We're gonna brown that. And you can get super creative. It can be very simple, where you just add oil, you brown it with garlic, seasoning, salt, and then you're gonna add tomato sauce or fresh tomatoes. And if you do the fresh tomatoes, then you have to grind them up in the blender, or the tomato sauce. Again, you can get super creative. What I'm gonna do a little twist to it. You can add whatever vegetables you want to it. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait for this to get hot. I'm gonna actually add 1 whole chile poblano, and that's in little strips, and I'll show you guys in a little bit. And I'm gonna brown this, which takes literally just a few minutes. So you have to put it on medium heat. If not, you're gonna burn it, right? So you're gonna brown it. And along with that, I'm going to be adding fresh onions. And remember that when you get rid of the extra, I don't know what you would call it, like the extra skin of the onion, don't throw it away. Leave it in a bowl and leave it out, because remember, the onion goes up in the atmosphere and kills bacteria. So let's, let that stay there and benefit our house for a little bit. So we're gonna make sure that we keep an eye on it, because again, they're very, very tiny little noodles, and they will brown really, really fast, and you don't wanna burn them, right? So I'm gonna brown that up. I'm going to use, if you have fresh garlic, use fresh garlic. I'm gonna use powdered garlic. Again, I'm super heavy-handed. And seasoning salt. I use Laurie's seasoning salt. That's the one I like, but you can use whatever you want. I'm also going to add the chiles poblanos. Okay, so they can get a little chard on it, and it can be nice and get all those flavors together. I'm also going to add the onion at the same time, and that one I'm going to cut in like small pieces. So again, guys, you can get super creative with this. You guys can add different vegetables at the end if you want. Like if you're going to add broccoli or corn or anything like that, you can add it at the end once you put the water, and I'll tell you how to do that. So it's basically, again, it's como like a soup, but very not as runny, right? So it's in between like a rice, like a Mexican rice, and a soup. It's kind of like right in between that. So I'm gonna add some onion. I just diced it up. Obviously I'm doing all my recording by myself. Everybody's in quarantine. I'm trying to do the best I can. Chopped up the onions, as you see. I'm gonna put it in there. And again, I'm vegetarian. I don't miss the meat. I'm fine with this. There's people that serve this and then they serve carne asada on the side or something else. To me, this is more than enough. So we're gonna make sure we brown this really nice. And then once it's nice and brown, then we're gonna add the tomato sauce and the water, and cover it for 15 to 20 minutes, and it'll be ready like that quick. It's super, super easy. It's really nice to have this right now because it's cold outside, so es como una sopita de fideo. That's what we call it. And I'll be showing you guys how it looks, so stay tuned. And if you guys like this video and you guys felt like it was beneficial, then make sure you press like and share it, because remember, sharing is caring. And again, I know we're all having difficult times right now, finances, right? But we're gonna come out of this. We're gonna be fine. So in the meantime, let's make the best of it and do a little cooking at home. I mean, this is gonna cost, what, a couple of dollars? And you can feed definitely, oops, I'm making a mess. You can definitely feed at least 4 people. And literally like, I don't know, $2 maybe? Super inexpensive. Stay tuned. Browning everything right there. And we're gonna add the tomato sauce. Make it easy, but you can always go with fresh. And you can put those in the blender and use that. So it's definitely optional. Sopita de fideo with a twist. Added some poblano chilies. And some onions, garlic.